Hi, Steve and Jessica are busy working on the next episode of the show. In the meantime, we thought you'd enjoy this bonus episode.
Gyms should hire like gym police that kind of come over and go, yeah, okay, get off the machine.
Oh, we heard this on Funky Fitness Now.
Welcome to Funky Fitness Now, where every week we take a look at some of the creative, unusual, and crazy things people do to get fit. We have a lot of fun, and occasionally we even learn something. So fasten your weight belt. It's time for Funky Fitness Now. Here are your hosts, Steve Stearns and Jessica Bailey.
Hi, this is Steve from Outside Health and Fitness, and welcome to this exciting bonus episode of Funky Fitness Now. We're talking about gym equipment and some of the insane ways people choose to use this stuff. And by the way, don't try this stuff at home. Speaking of don't try this at home, my co-host Jessica Bailey from Sassy Girl Fitness NYC.
Don't you dare try this at home.
No.
You're like, speaking of don't try this at home, Jessica Bailey.
I know, I don't know.
Oh,
I'm just putting words together at this
point. I think you have the best intros. You do. You put really good use of words.
Yeah, that's right. I just like string stuff together. I don't even know what they mean, so.
No.
Awesome.
It's great, though. It's awesome. I like it.
Yes. Now, and we really mean that, right? This stuff is not stuff that people should actually try because people get hurt doing this stuff.
Yeah, and we don't want you to be like, oh, we heard this on Funky Fitness Now. No, we're telling you for your amusement only.
Right. And we're actually kind of going like, hint, hint, if you are doing this, you probably should stop.
Right. Yeah, if you're doing these weird things, don't do them.
These are ones that I found by searching around YouTube because YouTube has the best stuff, you know what I mean? And
oh, yeah, they do. Do you ever get sucked into the YouTube world where you're just watching video after video and you have no idea how you got there?
Absolutely. That's right. You just keep going down this rabbit hole, you know? And then,
I know,
right, 2 hours go by.
The next thing you know, you're watching a video about puppies being born. I don't know. I didn't even start there. I don't know how it happened.
I know.
Yeah.
This one was quite interesting because in researching for this, I found this person who was doing neck curls. First of all, people, you don't really need a ripped neck, you know what I mean?
What? A neck curl?
Neck curl, yeah. So here's what this person was doing. You know the machine where you use it to curl your legs? You know what I'm saying? You sit there, you put your legs over the padded arm, and then you curl down for your hamstrings. So it's not the one where you kick your heels up, it's the other way around. You're pushing down. So imagine instead of sitting there with your legs out over that thing, you lay your back down where you would normally be sitting and put your neck out there, and then you push down with your neck. That's what this person was doing.
Oh my God, this is really dangerous.
I know. I was like, that's crazy. And what's the point?
What? Yeah, what on earth would give you this idea? What?
I don't know.
Oh.
Gyms should hire like gym police that kind of come over and go, yeah, okay, get off the machine. Foul,
Gym police. Strike 3. You're out.
That's right. Here's a ticket. Do not touch this machine again. We have a restraining order between you and this machine.
Right. That would be awesome. I would like to be on the gym police team. Except that when you would do it, when you would be on the gym police team, no one would do anything weird. And It would happen it doesn't happen very often, right? So you would just probably be standing there a lot of time.
Yeah. You'd have nothing to do.
Well, it's a sad but funny tale. So one time I was at the gym and I was on the treadmill running and there was this big thunderstorm going on outside, like lots of wind and rain and all of that. And all of a sudden, the lights go out, the electricity goes out, everything goes out, like the gym loses power. And all of a sudden I start hearing bam, bam, bam. And it was everyone that was on the treadmill running had to come to an abrupt halt. And so they fell off the treadmills. It was awful. Oh. And it was a little scary at first, but now that it's over and no one got seriously injured, it's funny.
Oh.
And so I remember the lights came on and people are staggered on the floor.
Oh, my word. Yeah, I never thought about that. So if a treadmill just completely loses power, the mat or what do they call that? The tread, I guess, the mill part, just stops. Is that what happened?
Yeah, it just stopped.
And then you
so
run
there were
into
all
the
these
front of
people-
the thing.
There were all these people that were either falling off the back. They, kind of just let it go, and they probably like did it consciously, or they ran into the front console.
Oh my goodness.
It was very, very funny. I'm like, well, it was only funny because like no one got hurt.
Right.
There was no like serious problems, but it's not really weird use of gym equipment. I just thought it was funny.
Well, it is funny, and it's I think it still fits because there's gym equipment involved. But it's like that video. Have you seen this video where this guy he's on the treadmill and he's running, and this pretty girl goes by. So he looks at the pretty girl and loses his footing and gets shot off the back of the treadmill and makes a huge noise. And he flips over immediately and starts doing push-ups on the floor when she looks back.
Oh my God, I saw this video. It's amazing. Yeah, he falls down the floor, kind of into push-ups.
Yeah.
It was amazing. I've watched that video like 5,000 times.
Yeah, the guy was pretty talented to flip around like that.
Right? He's like, listen. Oh, no, I feel it all the time. People doing dumb things, like checking. I see people checking out the members of the opposite sex or the same sex, and then they like shove a dumbbell into their face or something, or they like trip or whatever. I mean, no one has gotten seriously hurt, but I think it's funny when you catch someone doing it.
Yeah.
You're like, I
like,
just saw you doing that.
Pay attention now.
Right.
So I have no segue for this, but I still want to talk about it anyway. You know the
Okay.
this one is almost as dangerous, potentially more dangerous than the neck press dude. It's the squat press, but it's at a 45-degree angle, and you kind of sit back with your feet up ahead of you. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, it's like the leg press machine.
Yes,
I've seen it. It's not at any gym that I work at, but I've seen videos of this.
Yeah, right. So this machine, generally, you get into it. You've got your back kind of towards the floor. Your feet are towards the ceiling. You've got the weight on there. You let the handles out and you press up, right? Well, this guy decided to try something completely different. And what he did was he got into the machine standing. So he put his feet where your back would normally be. He put his shoulders against the squat machine and then bent over at the waist at a 90-degree angle and then straightened back up again.
What? That sounds like a way to break your back.
Yes, exactly.
What?
And once again, it's like, what are you exercising there? Stupidity, yes, but any muscles? No.
Yeah. He's exercising all the tendons and ligaments and his spinal cord. It's so weird. Wow. Why would you get into a machine? Like, what possessed this guy to do this?
Oh, I know. And I could just see somebody going for it and, like you said, snapping their back,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And how long did he do this for?
He did quite a few reps, strangely enough.
Really?
Yep.
Interesting. That sounds like the stupidest idea ever.
Yes.
Don't do that at home.
Do not do that at home. That's a great way just to break your back. It's doing those things that everyone says not to do. You don't bend over at the waist and pick up something heavy. You scooch down. This guy is doing it as an exercise. Now, he would have been okay if the power went out because it's not an electric machine. But
Right. He would be okay. You know what? I bet you a guy like that, if the power goes out and all the lights go out, and everyone would stop working out because it's not safe, right? Not that guy. He's going to keep going.
He's going to keep going.
He's going to power through. He's like, I'm going to go until I break this back of mine.
Yeah, snap the back. What the heck? I have a couple others that I'll put in the show notes. One of them is for, if you want to do crunches with your face, we'll have something there. You want to check that out?
Great.
Yeah.
I want to watch that. Okay.
And another one, when you were a little kid, if you really enjoyed the sit and spin, there's another video here that will show you how to do that with free weights, which is awesome.
Oh, that sounds really safe. Okay, let's watch that too.
Yeah, so we'll have all those in the show notes. You have to go over there and check it out yourself.
Perfect. You know we love doing Funky Fitness and bringing you some of the more unusual things and ideas people are doing to stay fit and active.
Right, and we'd like to ask you for your support, and that's why we've set up your Patreon page. When you become a Funky Fitness fan, you help make this show possible and keep it ad-free. And on your page, you'll find some really cool rewards like behind-the-scenes videos and bonus content.
Yeah, and you'll get episodes before anyone else. Personalized videos, and a bunch of other cool, funky stuff.
So visit funkyfitnessnow.com/support and become a Funky Fitness fan now. We really appreciate it. Until next time, I'm Steve Stearns.
And I'm Jessica Bailey, saying stay fit and funky.
Thanks for listening to the show. If you haven't already, make sure you visit funkyfitnessnow.com for more of the weird, wild, and kooky things people do to stay fit. While you're there, be sure to sign up for our weekly newsletter so you never miss an episode. See you next week.